To build anything that truly lasts, it takes time.
Image has led to this political face-off. Moving on, 5 years after Galwan clash, Chinese nationals to get tourist visa. Big update coming in. Tourist visa for Chinese nationals by India. So this is coming 5 years after the Galwan clash that took place. Decision has been taken to grant tourist visa for Chinese nationals. India to resume service for the Chinese nationals. Move comes after 5 years of the Galwan clash. This comes after reports suggest Prime Minister Modi may visit China for the SCO summit next month. And this is Prime Minister Narendra Modi's first visit since 2019, since the Galwan clash that happened 5 years ago. Decision has been taken to give tourist visa to Chinese nationals. Let me go across to Rishabh, my colleague who's joining us in the broadcast with more details. After a 5-year gap now, Indian visas for Chinese tourists. Rishabh.
Well, definitely. See, in the wake of COVID-19, India suspended the tourist visa back in 2020, and since then it hasn't been restored till yesterday. Only today a statement came in from Indian Embassy in Beijing which says that India is restoring tourist visas for Chinese nationals and they can now apply for tourist visa. Remember, this comes in the wake of the thaw that we have seen in India-China relationship. There was a standoff for almost 4.5 years since Galwan happened back in July 2020, and since then we haven't seen much of discussions between the two countries. But since Prime Minister Narendra Modi and President Xi Jinping met in Kazan last year, and since then we have seen the foreign ministers as well as defense ministers of both the countries along with the national security advisors from both the sides meeting at regular interval on various platforms. And with the reports that Prime Minister is all set to travel to China in end of August to attend the SCO Leaders Summit, things are getting better between Beijing and New Delhi. And this move by Indian Embassy in Beijing is a further, explanation to that how things are getting better between the two countries. Now, that the tourist visas have been approved, the next step, many suggest, are direct flights between China and India. That also, remember, has been suspended since 2020.
Right. So first it was the COVID-19 pandemic, and then we saw diplomatic tensions after the Galwan clash. Thank you very much, Rishabh, for getting us the details. But 5 years down the line, after a gap of 5 years, tourist visas for Chinese nationals from tomorrow. That's the big update that we are reporting.